Hello, everybody. Gonna do some painting today. A little different than drawing. I actually think I like painting more than I do drawing. I'm starting to like it more and more. I like both, but I'm thinking of doing, because I've done a how to draw the female, face from the in the profile and different views. I'm gonna try painting one. And what better character than Kit Carter? Aaron Lepresti's Kit Carter. So let's get rolling on this. Let's see what we got here. Drawing a female face from the side. It's a circle. That's it. Cut it in half. And that's where you're going to start your eye. Now the eye from the side. The eye from the side. Simple. 2 lines. Eyeball. A little bit eyelid. Done. That's it. Not too complicated. Eyebrow. Kind of comes up here where the forehead is. And like so. Okay. Give her a little more eyelash. And she's beautiful. Okay. Now the nose. Can do different sizes, different lengths. Kit Carter's kind of cute. Okay, lips. A line like this. Like that. Again, all this stuff is so simple. You think it's complicated. It's like you just put in the right line in the right place. Come down on here, underneath the chin a little bit. Draw a nice line. And this kind of goes about there with the center of this circle. Forehead follows that circle. Simple as that. You can bring it around, make it more of like a skull here. Now the ear, take it across the eyebrow. That's where you start the ear, generally speaking. A neck, you don't want to do a thick neck on a girl. Generally speaking. Again, all this stuff is like averages and stuff. Okay, so I got basically, sometimes it's fun to, or it's helpful to draw them without hair. So you make sure you get the anatomy right. Let's move her over just a little bit like that, because I'm going to put her hand in a little bit of the bod. Oh, there's Marcus. Hey, Marcus. How are you? I always stream when you're driving, so I'm starting a little later today, and I hope you're not driving this time. But I appreciate you showing up even when you're driving. Yeah, some girls have Adam's apples these days. Yeah. Hello, I'm Kit Carter. Hey, by the way, Marcus, if you don't mind, could you drop a link into Kit Carter, the campaign? That'd be for Aaron's sake here. That'd be nice. Give him some publicity. So I'm looking at this. I'm thinking I don't love the. You can see here the eye. I think that I would like to bring this eye a little bit. I mean, it looks like a. I want to increase sort of the cuteness of it, and the cuteness has a lot to do with the sort of length and shape of the nose. So moving it back here, it's going to give me more arch in this, more turn in that, which is kind of what I want. It's kind of youthfulness, that's some of beauty in a girl is youthfulness. So increase our cuteness level here. I want this more of a nice curve a little bit, not too straight. Kit Carter's she's not a baby face girl, but she's pretty. She's a pretty girl. You can see she's just a little bit, that little shortness of the nose, and moving this just a little bit, you can see it made it a little bit cuter. I may even want to push it a little farther. See, this is the subtleties of drawing and getting things right. Changing the character. Moving it a little bit more like that even. And you'll see how just the subtleties... I didn't really move it very far, did I? Let's try it again. Use my arrow keys this time. Let's see how that looks. There, that's it. I think. Now the nose is getting a little too long, though. Okay. Okay. Better. Now, Aaron thinks Kim Novak is the character. Yeah, that's that classic beauty, essentially. Okay. Marcus is home. Good. Working on a power sketch girl. Fun. Yeah, there's something a little bit weird too about the face here. I'm gonna pull these lips up a little bit. This is what's so great about Photoshop. Just like, I can move it just slightly, a little bit that way, a little bit that way. Maybe makes the lips a little bit bigger too. It might be that the jaw is a little large too. Chin. You kind of want the stuff sort of at an angle like that. Think about getting that in there. Okay, now what I like to draw when I draw that bald head, because then you can get the hair. When you do the hair, it's coming from, you can kind of find the hairline, and you can sprout the hair out of the head like this. You kind of, if you have the head there, you know where it's coming from, and it'll be kind of natural, more natural looking. So she's kind of got an 80s look, an 80s haircut, I think, anyways. If I remember looking, I got to pull up some reference. Let's see, where is that? It had an image of it. Kit Carter. Search an app. Okay, there's my reference. Perfect. That's a ticket. Okay, I like it. It's getting ready for paint because this is going to be painted, not ink line drawn, which is a lot of fun. Okay. Let me draw the rest of her body, though, here. Just for fun, I'm going to put something here. You can see how I construct figures and faces. I use circles. I use shapes. I'm trying to think of where that arm would exactly be. Let's go down here about there, then about here. I want to make this a little more, pull her head back a little bit here. Yeah, it's a little better. Put some boobs in here, but I don't want to make it overdo it, you know. Again, that's the thing about drawing beautiful women. It's like you don't really want to, really big boobs. It's actually not that attractive. Healthy, but beautiful women. The thing about beautiful women, it's health that is the attraction. And so, overly sized boobs isn't really healthy. And so it's not as attractive. So you got to have them just right. Goldilocks boobs. I don't exactly know what this gun looks like. So I'll just make it up here. Okay, let's get rid of her mustache. It's like a mustache looking thing here. So I can get rid of some of these construction lines. Don't need them anymore. Get rid of some of the hair. Or the skull. Okay, time to, what I could do is start this with a layer underneath and put in my colors and then paint over it. That's probably a pretty good way to approach this. So I'm going to pick a nice flesh tone. Oh, by the way, folks, subscribe to Shane Davis's new channel, which is actually Yanji Lin's channel, because his channel got canceled by somebody just recently. I don't believe it was just YouTube, my personal opinion. Seems a little too suspect, the timing on that sort of thing, but in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going with the, just a flesh tone here. And then I warm it. Then I go with, the red flesh tone. Then I go with the yellow. Kind of hit it with yellows. But I like reds on the nose, ears, and cheeks. What you're doing, you're really drawing, in some ways, you're drawing makeup for a girl. The reason that girls put blush on the cheeks is because it makes them look like they're healthy. Again, beauty is health. The eyes, it just to accentuate the smoky eyelids, that sort of thing. I don't think I'm going to draw her with her helmet on. I could, actually, but... So it's going to be interesting to watch this thing transform when I paint over the line. Now with the hair, and it's going to be blonde hair, it's going to be really light. The shadows will be light. I got some people in here. More people. Caveman says, "Good day, mate." I think that's what he said. I mean, it could mean he's from Australia. Got awesome one here. How to draw Dan Lawlis. Okay, now it's time to draw over. The layer over. This is where the fun begins, Han Solo says. Okay, we've got to put some reds in here. I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some, because I don't have to keep going over here to my color wheel. I'm going to pick some, I'm going to get another layer here and give myself a color palette. I want some reds. I want a yellow, golden yellow, maybe a little whiter one. I don't need a lot of colors. Maybe I'll pick that, I'll pick a nice blue here. I think that's all the colors I need. And maybe just a black here. Okay, back to the face here. I want to get some white in that. Oops, I got to switch. I have the don't have the soft brush on. I'm going to move in for this eye. Whoops, what's that tool? Do some surgery here. Surgical strike. Good thick eyelashes. Don't necessarily draw your individual eyelashes. Don't need to. It's like teeth. You don't draw into the spaces between teeth or they start looking like bad teeth. Now with eyeballs, painting eyeballs, you don't necessarily want that white to be all white. You want a little bit of off-white because it's in shadow. Where's my painter palette here? I got it. It's not helping. It's so I got to bring it in here and make it a little bit smaller while I'm going in tight. Let's see what's going on. Dr. Masked Retro Elixir says, "Hail, Dan. Hail, man. Back at you." Time to abandon YouTube? I don't know about that. Not yet. You know, most people are still on YouTube. Be nice if they went to Rumble. Yeah, that'd be great. But you gotta work with what you're given. Whatever hand you're dealt. And that means right now, it's YouTube. Well, Shane is now on, he's now on the Rumble, of course. That's good. We'll see. It'd be nice if people could kind of switch over there. I hate the suppression of conservative voices or voices that I agree with. All right, I'm gonna take all these. Wait a minute, I'm painting on the wrong stupid thing here. Let's take this out. Okay, get this palette out of here. I'm going to merge all these layers because I'm painting now. So I want it all in one layer. Now with the shadows, whoops, I am going to go, I think I'll start with a little bit of red in the shadow. And I'm going to mold and shape this. Now you think about the skin tone. Where it turns, it's the most red because the light's shining through the skin and it's revealing a little bit of redness. And you want to accentuate that. So, one thing about noses, man, just when you're painting noses, be really careful. Because if you go, hey, I'm going to define the nose like this, it gets ugly real fast. You want to almost drop it out so you can't see that. Okay, now I'm going to use some really nice light blue in the shadows. Mix it with the red a little more. Can use this now, this nice little purpley blue in sections up here. What is that little section there? Something here. I don't know what this is, but it's, did I use a tool on something wrong? I don't know. It's like weird. Can't seem to find it. Let me add a layer here. No, it didn't do anything. I don't know what that is. Anybody else know what that is? This little defect on the screen here? Hang on 1 second, folks. I gotta go. I think some water's running my house. Be right back. All right, back. Totally was running. Real live. This is live TV, folks. Who else is here? Creative Face says, "Hi, Dan." Well, hello. How are you? Yeah, Dr. Mask. Yeah, it's like it's crazy. The censorship. It's absolutely horrible. But yeah, Rumble. Well, it depends. With Rumble, it depends who you are. Like Nick Creative was doing great on Rumble and stuff like that. So, anyways, Creative. Am I working on any cool projects? Just my own stuff. Working on my own stuff. Oh, you think it's the smudge tool? You think that's what that is? Let me see. No, I don't know what that is. It's just weird when I move in and close on it. You have to get really, really close, and it's like something's really, really small there. Some kind of weird defect. I don't know what that is. I think I hit a tool at some point here that I didn't really need. Mixer tool brush? I don't know what it is. Oh, it's too small to worry about right now. Okay, so here's the girl has a shadow, but I really want this shadow to be pretty soft stuff. I'm gonna do some soft lighting on this woman here. I'm gonna use some yellow. But I want to lighten this shadow up quite a bit.